Welcome to another episode of the Dream Bigg Podcast. Big's the CEO.
Keem West, we in the building today?
Yes. No guests. First episode of the year. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2022. Hope everybody out there stays safe and, doing what they need to do. Use this year as motivation to get an early start. Only a week done. A weekend.
I feel like 2022 is starting like 2020 a little bit.
Yeah, it feel that way, especially with all the variants and everything going on.
Exactly.
It's crazy. I'm testing like every 3 days though. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought the kit in the crib, so I just test. The joint called the Q Health or something like that.
Yeah.
That joint crazy. I had the joint like
it's
like $50 a month.
Okay.
They send you everything you need, like all the cartridges, all the swabs. But the joint fire though. So how was your New Year, man?
My New Year was cool. You know what I mean? Like, went a couple of places. I ain't get too crazy or nothing like that. It's regular shit.
Oh, man, listen, I was scared I was going to get stuck in Mexico, man. We went to Mexico for Christmas.
Yeah.
It was fire, though. I ain't going to lie. Mexico was I'm definitely going back next year.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, Mexico was.
No presents. This trip is your present.
That's what I told her. I was like, here's the gift. Like, what else? Couple stacks. Like, here's the gift. Like, we here.
That's the big gift. And then the excursions and stuff is the small gifts.
But what make it so dope? Her birthday is like in May, so I ain't got to worry about nothing until like May. I might skip Valentine's Day. I'm like, it's canceled. Corona canceled it. But man, lot of stuff happened. 2021, man.
Yeah, we lost a lot of good people in 2021.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, man, it's crazy situations, man.
Yeah, like we lost Dolph.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, young Dolph. We lost DMX.
Yeah.
Virgil,
definitely. That was crazy.
Michael K. Williams.
Yeah. That was sad. That was a crazy one.
You know what I mean? A lot of legends, people that that are very influential to the culture.
But you want to laugh though? Betty White was the one that really caught me off guard.
Yo, man.
Betty White, the homie, bro.
Yeah, no, for real.
I was watching the documentary. I wasn't watching. I was kind of asleep. She was just playing it in the background. I was just like air hustling.
Yeah.
But I was listening to the documentary. I'm like, dang, she started in like 27. Like, that's crazy. That's
27. She got a lot of years in the game.
That's crazy. She's about to be a whole century.
I know.
100 a century, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, let me make sure I know what 100
is. Don't mix up the centuries and the decades.
Yeah. Hold on. Decade 10, century 100, right?
Yep.
All right, cool. All right,
yeah,
that's crazy, man.
A few weeks short. Her birthday is actually probably like next week.
Oh, wow. I heard they was going to do a big party, too.
They should.
Man, that's nuts, man. So, yeah, man, like, man, this episode is a wrap up. We're going to talk about everything that happened in 2021.
That's right.
We ain't really got to talk about COVID. It's still here. You know what I mean? That ain't going nowhere.
Even though some people think it's gone. I'm seeing a lot of parties and no mask. And I'm like,
nah, you can't do that. No boy, no. They ain't even checking vax cards. I don't mean to put people on the spot, but I went to somewhere on New Year's. I ain't going to name who was playing, but I went somewhere they wasn't checking vax cards at all.
I'm not surprised. If they making the money, they're gonna look the other way sometimes.
Yeah, that's
unfortunately.
Crazy. It's crazy though.
You can have fun like this. You better be playing that music from your phone in the hospital bed next week.
It was crazy. I was far. I was by the door basically. I'm like with a mask on by the door.
Yeah.
Like, just looking around. I'm like, all right, cool. All right. You want to talk to you? Like, yeah. They like, I can't. I'm like, I'm not taking this mask off to talk to you at all.
Nah.
Better try to listen to what I'm saying through the mask. But yeah, it's crazy though, man. All these variants and everything happening.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nuts, man. I tell everybody just stay safe. Try to, go out less. You know what I mean? That's what I say. Limit going out and try to test often. Often as possible. You just never know. I know my homeboy, his pops in Cali is in the hospital, facing COVID.
Damn.
And then K Slade, he was battling COVID.
Right.
He was on a ventilator. They took him off the ventilator. It's nuts, yo. And it's crazy now because it seems like before we was getting these numbers early on, you think as it kind of comes down, like everybody would have had been exposed, the immune system built up. But it's not the case. People still get sick from it, man. But yeah, It's crazy, yo. That Uncle Murder wrap up, man.
Yeah, it's 14 minutes long.
That's crazy.
14-minute long song. He pretty much touched on every topic that I felt he needed to touch on. He always do this thing with the wrap up.
Yeah. Uncle Murder a beast though. I'm trying to figure out, do he only make that once a year and don't make no other music?
That's a good question, but He does do. Actually, I was watching BET Jams, and I see a couple of his other videos pop up. But he do a lot of features though.
He do features?
He do features for like up and coming rappers in New York and stuff like that. So I've seen some stuff. So
he got quiet. I know the wrap up is like his biggest thing.
Right. But it's something that people look forward to. So I mean, anytime that you have something like that, you got to keep going with it. He said this one might be the last one, but last year he says it's gonna be the last one. So I don't think it's gonna be the last one though.
Nah, murder capping. He know what he doing though. He's smart.
Yeah,
he's smart. He got the attention. But yo, man, it's a lot happened in 2021, man.
Yeah, like Kyrie just came back.
Kyrie only playing away games.
He only playing away games. That was a big part of 2021.
Did he play already?
Yeah. He played on Wednesday.
How much he had?
I can't remember, but when I was watching it, he probably had like in the teens. Because actually, I was watching the game and they was losing by 20. I said, yo, I'm out. I left.
Oh.
And I thought they lost. Come to find out, they won by like 7 to 8 points.
Yeah, they ain't looking too strong this year, though.
They have to get that team chemistry. That's what I think. Like
they ain't figure it out, y'all.
I mean, look how many times they got to change the lineup. Then, you know, KD might be hurt. Then you got James playing. Then, matter of fact, not even that. The whole COVID, the COVID,
yeah, the protocol.
COVID protocol. I mean, that shit one word. I said COVID.
COVID. Facts.
That's the COVID protocol for sure.
Nah, for real. That's crazy though that they allow him to play. I like how he stood his ground though.
Yeah,
I think that was fire. He stood his ground. That was fire.
Because he still got to play, so it's not like you do all of that and then you don't play. Right. You're missing all this money for no reason. So
he got to show up. But the problem is when the playoffs come, he can only play away games.
Right.
So if it's a game 7 at home.
Yeah. That's true. But at the same time, you do need all the help that you can get for an away game.
No, that's a fact.
Because automatically that home court makes a big difference in the NBA and any sports, anytime that you play at home.
Nah, that's a fact though. Yeah, that's good though, man. But yeah, man, we had some exciting stuff. Sports been exciting. I mean, music, yeah.
Lockz versus Dipset.
Yo, that was crazy.
That was epic. That was one of the best versus battles of all time.
I think Jada did. He put the bar up for verses. I don't think they met it after that.
Yeah, nah.
After that, it was like everything is kind of downhill after that.
Yeah, because right before that, I think they did the Ja Rule and Fat Joe. But it wasn't the same because like Ja Rule had his run. Fat Joe been around since forever.
Centuries, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, that Lockz versus Dipset, people that's our age, we grew up off of that. Like we was like in high school when they was like lit like that.
I didn't know the Lockz was. I didn't know Jada well. I should say the Lockz. You know what I mean, they all talented, but Jada like went into like Super Saiyan mode. Like,
yo, for real.
I ain't never see Jada perform live. Like that right there make me like, yo, if Jada performing, I'm going. Because like he melted that.
Not for real.
Like that was a performance. Like, and if you think on like far as like radio play, they kind of got more radio hits than the Lockz, but it's how they was performing it. They was performing kind of whack. Like they were just like,
no real energy.
Yeah, Cam trying to be a comedian and all that. It's like that was trash though.
Yeah.
But shout out to them though. That was a fire battle.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely know that like they got super busy after that. Like
hell yeah.
Kanye album. They did a couple of things with Jay on the Harder They Fall soundtrack joint.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope. But yeah, man. That was the battle of the year right there.
Right.
2021, that was the battle. That was better than the Smack battle.
Oh yeah.
Smack been kind of slipping. I mean, shout out to Smack, but you know what I mean? Like you gotta get these new battle rappers a chance to get these older guys.
Oh yeah. Let these dudes make a name for themselves.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
So other than that, you had the whole Kanye West, Drake.
Oh man,
concert.
What'd you think about that? You think they're really cool?
I think it's business at the end of the day.
I don't think Drake like him.
I think Drake respects him, but at the same time, it's like, okay, like, let me see how the money is looking.
Yeah.
And we go from there. We don't have to be friends, but let's make this money together.
Yeah. Let's put on a show. I think like the stuff he was talking about, I don't know if he took down all the Kardashians. I don't know. He said he kind of did.
Well, you know
what I mean? He might. You know what I mean? Drake. What, Drake, 10 years now? 10 plus?
In the game?
10 plus yet?
In the game?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
10 plus, right?
Yeah, definitely 10 plus.
Yeah, Drake been on top. He been the top man. That's a long run.
He got the with the Rapper of the Decade or some award that he got.
Yeah, that's a long run.
You got to give that to him, because when you think about the hits, like you look at the Hot 100, this dude would be up there like more than 10 times.
You're turning on your radio, every other song would be a Drake song.
If it's not his song, he's featured on it.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. That's what make him smart though. That's a good business move. So what you think about like the whole like Nicki? Like, you think Nicki coming down now that?
Nah, I don't think Nicki is coming down. I think Nicki been where she needed to be. I think she's more so focused on family. You know, she got her son now and everything. Yeah. And ever since Cardi dropped, I feel like, all right, the gap between Nicki and another dope ass female artist is like, it's like a big ass gap, right?
Yeah. Who the top artist now? Who the top female artist?
I mean, it's a few. You got Megan Thee Stallion, then you got Cardi B, you got Mulatto was up there, and it's like it's so many different female artists.
Yeah, Mulatto hard though. She hard. She stepped it up this year. Yeah, well, last year, 2021.
Oh yeah,
she stepped it up. She had a lot of big records. Like, far as that, I think she even passed Meg, because Meg kind of was chilling. You know, she got a boyfriend now. And,
oh yeah, right.
You know, anytime somebody get in a relationship, it's clip for them as far as music. I mean, City Girls, they just gonna put out an anthem a year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Put out 2 things and then they gonna go chill. You know,
they had a couple of songs this year too, but I don't listen to the music like that myself. I hear it. It's a lot of it is probably a little catchy. You see it on TikTok.
Yeah, I see it. I got TikTok.
Oh, you got one now?
Yeah, I got TikTok. I learned. My little cousin taught me how to do transitions and all that.
Yeah, yo, that shit
doing a screen tap, and I'm like, oh, yo.
At first, I didn't want to make it because I'm like, you know, I feel like it's for the kids. Yeah. They're doing little dances and stuff like that. But when you, as far as business,
there's a lot of them, and I don't see them on IG or anything else. But I didn't even know you could be verified on TikTok. Yeah, like they're verified. Wow. That's crazy.
I don't even know how you get verified on
Me
TikTok.
either. I'm about to ask. I'm about to be like, yo, look.
What's the qualifications for that?
Yeah, like how do I get verified on TikTok? Like, I'm gonna Google that and then search later and be like, yo, I just want to be verified on TikTok. Yeah. How that process of like how they did it was so genius, because the videos, you can make it as long, as short as you want. You know what I mean? Yeah. But then the fact that they included the editing inside to where it auto edits like your videos for you. You ain't even got to do nothing.
Right. That should just go with the songs perfectly and all that.
It's literally like, it's like, all right, this song is 30 seconds. All right, boom. We're going to do boom, boom, boom. Come back here, boom. I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. Right. Get better at that joint.
So another thing that happened this year, Bill Cosby.
Oh man,
was released. Well, Bill and Bobby Shmurda both came home this year.
Bobby Shmurda came home twerking. That's my son. He happy to be home, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I think, because he took so long to come out with music. I think that he kind of put the spotlight on himself. The people was just kind of waiting, like what are you going to drop?
But they want another hot nigga song.
They do. I mean, they got the song with Quavo? With Rowdy Rebel and Quavo.
I ain't hear it. I just keep hearing about the video with him. Like on the balcony, like doing this.
leg up. Like,
yeah, I gotta listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it on the way home.
It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's all right. Like, it's just one of those type of songs. I feel like he dropped it kind of early. He could have waited until it's like one of those it's just about to get warm again type songs.
Yeah. I think he should just focus, like he should lock in and just drop a whole project and not even worry about the singles right now.
Right.
Like drop the whole project, because like right now it's so, you got the crowd that's gonna mess with him just because he's loyal and he didn't tell. Right. You know what I mean? And then you got the other side that's like, dang, he's a kid and he did 6 years,
like 6-7 years.
Yeah, did 6 years for his people when he could have pointed them to the right, to the right person. But in the streets, it's like that's like the streets and the industry kind of cross, because it's like, dang, I respect that because you did your time just so your friends could get less time. Right. And all of y'all can have the same time and be out around the same time.
Which, it was out like that because Rowdy, he came home less than a year than Bobby. Yeah. It was like an 8-month difference or something like that.
Yeah, because he was still shouting them out, and then he went quiet. He locked in the studio, then he started dropping stuff with Flex.
Yeah, but
he be with Fab a lot. They be with Fab a lot. Yeah. I'm trying to figure out when Fab bringing out music.
Yeah.
That'd be chilling.
Yeah, we need another summertime shootout.
I don't know. I think he IG model now, so it's like it's over for Fab. Fab like Yeah, I'm like, dag, Fab up. Every time I see Fab, IG something, Off-White, some Balenciaga something.
I mean, but
some,
you know, but Fab, you know, a lot of these rappers don't pay for any of that stuff though.
I know, but that's the part that I be telling people. I be like, yo, they really don't pay for it. Because even like I found out, like even some jury is like, you want to rent jury? They be like, yo, come.
Yeah.
I mean, jury yours for the night. All right, cool. Give me 40 grand.
Yeah.
Okay, son, give me 40 grand insurance. You know what I mean? Whatever happened, I'll just charge it off. You know what I mean?
Okay.
If you get stolen or whatever, and then it's like the cars and stuff. So, but it's a good persona because you put it out there like, yo, look, I'm getting to it.
Yeah.
So, you know what I mean? It looks good. I ain't gonna lie, I don't fall for it because I know what it is. But I just be like, dang, y'all got time to post. Like, y'all promoting everybody else's stuff. I'm like, dang, Fab, I just want the music.
Yeah.
Like, we need a Fab album, like, real Fab. Bring that album out.
It's been a little minute. And you know, Fab don't miss.
Yeah, he don't at all. Like, whatever. You know who I heard spit? I don't know if this a new Khaled record or an old one. But Khaled got Mary on a record, but she sound crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't even know the name of the record. It's like over a reggae kind of beat. I don't know. I think DJ Carmelo was playing at Hot 97.
Yeah.
He was playing, and I was like, yo, what? Like, what? This Mary? Like, this is hard.
Yeah, it might be on the Khaled album.
Yeah, he probably Khaled always drop. Khaled don't miss either.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, he got some real big hits. Yeah, man.
So what else been going on in 2021 that we want to bring to life? Trick Daddy said that Beyonce can't sing.
Oh nah, cap, bugging. Say nothing about Beyonce.
Nah.
We ain't even gonna talk about that. Beyonce is already legendary. She don't gotta do nothing else.
Yeah,
she don't drop no more music, and she don't. She focused on the clothing,
right?
The tours. Well, not touring as much, with COVID, but everything kind of add up to change. Like, people don't really understand with music. You got to make yourself available in other lanes. You can't just be an artist. It's like, even like the artists that like, yo, I just need that little quick TikTok dance. It's like, you got to reach for something else.
Right.
You gotta go.
That shit is short lived. With the way that social media is nowadays, it's like things are only hot for like a few days, maybe a week, depending on what it is, and then everybody's jumping onto something else. So you got to use that as a springboard to branch off and do other things to keep yourself relevant.
No, that's a fact.
And have longevity in this game, because you think about like everybody that's making money. You only really make a lot of money once you branch off to something else. And
right.
like even like a Rihanna, like how she started doing, music and everything first, but she was good because she did pop.
Yeah,
first.
That pop crowd is crazy.
They will buy everything that you drop. They're buying. They come on to all your shows.
The merch though be crazy.
Yeah. But once she started, doing other things, once she started doing makeup and then the lingerie.
That makeup and lingerie business crazy.
Yeah.
I think Rocky don't got to work no more.
Nah.
I think he like work for Fenty.
Me a Fenty model.
Shout out to Rocky. Rocky definitely, he was on a Nas album that dropped Christmas. The Magic joint.
Yeah,
it's fire, bro.
I gotta get that.
Yo, that Nas album is fire, bro. Nas
been on his shit because like Nas would drop an album once in a blue, and I feel like he dropped like 3 albums in the past 3
in 2 years.
Damn,
unheard of.
Yeah,
it's like on some DMX level stuff, and won a Grammy.
Yeah,
and up for another Grammy.
He back on his shit,
and doing a part 3 to the one he won a Grammy for.
Oh my god,
yo, Nas and Hit Boy, they going off.
I think he's just taking advantage of this chemistry that they have.
Yo, their chemistry is crazy.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. That's probably for them to have like a huge age gap. Like you can tell like the appreciation for the music.
Oh yeah.
Like Hit Boy just like on them joints, boom, boom, boom. Nas just coming with the joint. So when he dropped the joint on Christmas, I'm like, Magic. I'm like, maybe this is a single.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh,
it's a whole fucking
album.
How many songs you think is on there?
It gotta be like 13 songs.
Wow.
Yeah.
They in the studio.
Nah, they locked in. And then he was shouting out the other album, the King Disease 3, that he's about to drop.
Wow.
And other stuff he doing.
Damn,
like,
they working.
Yeah, Nas not. I don't know. I don't know if he trying to get that status back to where like, yo, look, this is why like I'm the greatest of all time. Because now people starting to debate it now.
Okay,
Jay's rich. Like he's
right.
He's beyond rich.
He's fucking billionaire.
Yeah, I ain't gotta come out the house.
Yeah, nah.
I can come anywhere I want, whenever I want. Like I just walk around.
Yeah,
I don't even gotta get dressed no more.
Yeah.
Family good. His wife, did Beyonce get a B?
Yeah.
She got a B too, right?
She got to.
She got to have a B. Absolutely. Yeah. She got to be worth a B too.
She got to, man.
That's crazy though.
Yeah.
A B. I don't know. I think if I get a B, I'm going to stop everything. I ain't even going to do nothing no more. That's it. It's a wrap. I'm worth a B.
Like,
what I'm doing.
How can you mess up $1 billion? I
don't know.
You can't.
I don't think you could spend it in your lifetime.
$1 million? Yeah.
Yeah, $1 million. Yeah, absolutely.
$1 million, you could blow $1 million quick. Like, you buy a house, buy a couple of cars, it's over.
Yeah, I think you got to buy like spaceships to blow $1 billion. You got to like literally just be buying the new spaceships that drop. Like, oh, this new spaceship drop, I'm buying it.
Yeah, right. You gotta have private jets flying to the corner store.
Yeah, you gotta be. Yeah, you gotta have some real like. You gotta just be buying stuff like, oh, I want that. You know what I mean?
Just expensive shit.
Oh, country? This country on sale? Like, all right, let me get this country.
I just bought Croatia. It was on sale.
Yo, Croatia on sale, and we bought it, and we not even gonna do nothing to it. We just gonna let it run itself.
Yeah, let that shit rock.
Nah, that's crazy though. But yeah, man, it's nuts, man. That's an overwhelming amount of money. That is work. That is straight work. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so man. Yeah, man. 2021 been pretty interesting, man.
Yeah, Nick Cannon just had a whole bunch of kids and shit.
Yeah, his daughter, his son died.
Yeah,
that was sad, man.
It was definitely sad. I just like something that was kind of weird to me was that he kind of like took like the whole Christmas pictures with one of his other baby mothers, and I'm like, I get it, but you got so many different baby mothers. Like, how do you feel the other ones feel, especially the one of the child that you lost? That's kind of like a slap in the face a little bit.
I think with his issue, I think it's more so Nick Cannon is like, he's more like, yo, I just want to make kids. I want to make kids, and that's it. I just want a lot of kids. I think that's like his goal at this point.
Yeah,
like he made all the money, and I wouldn't be surprised if he got a B. But yeah, he figured like, yo, I made all the money. Mm-hmm. I made all the shows. I still run. I hold these positions. I got my own talk show. Talk show is all right.
I don't even know what channel come on, but
it's like 5. You gotta be up. Like you gotta be up in the morning.
10:30, 11 in the morning to catch that.
Yeah, it's the old folks hour. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta like get up, make your breakfast, you retire. You're like, oh, Nick Cannon on. He comes on after Wendy Williams. Like, oh snap! Like, nah, let me watch some Nick Cannon. He plays like the piano for like the exit song.
He plays the piano?
Yeah.
Wow. He knows Ray J shit.
Yeah, he is. He was probably hanging out with Ray J.
Probably.
I don't know. But it's interesting, his whole dynamic. I know he said he don't want to get married again.
Yeah.
So I think he's just getting girls pregnant out here.
Yeah. You know what I think it is? I think that of course he has twins with Mariah and everything, but he probably got to the point in his life where he's like, you know what? Yo, fuck it. Like,
make kids.
Like I'm not pulling out. I'm up now. Like, I don't have nothing to lose. Like, I'm so rich that all my kids gonna be rich no matter what.
That's a fact though. And between Mariah money just for the first set of kids, like, is she dating a billionaire?
Probably, yeah. I think she like close to $1 billion herself. Like, she done sold so many freaking records.
Christmas album. Yeah. Is it a different Christmas album or is it the same one?
No, it got to be the same thing because I keep hearing the same song every Christmas.
How you stream the same album for like the last 2 decades?
I mean, that's just the thing. It's like, when you think about not certain seasons, but Christmas songs will never go out of style as long as you have Christmas.
And she got original Christmas record.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like
probably do like 1 billion streams.
Hell yeah,
every holiday.
Easy, especially because now like the people who were kids growing up when she made that record, they grew up hearing that. So now they're playing that for their families, and that's gonna be like a classic that the younger generation is gonna grow up knowing. So her music is pretty much gonna be timeless because of that.
And the crazy part, she had a co-write on it. She had some dude, he like real big in London.
Yeah,
he helped her write that song. So his percentages.
He don't got to do nothing.
He ain't been doing nothing. Nobody know where he at. They're like, oh, where's this guy that helped her with this album?
He's been fucking lemonade on the fucking island right now. That's how he's doing while we freezing in New York.
They chilling. That's crazy though, man. Yeah.
Yo,
what else we got?
Jake Paul.
Oh man, he looking legit now.
Yeah, but
kind of knocking people out.
He trains. Do I think it's fixed? No, I don't think it's fixed. All right, Woodley, the dude that he fought, right, black dude. Mm. I feel like these MMA fighters can't really make the transition from MMA to boxing. Mm. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big part of the problem.
Yeah.
Because like let's say you do MMA and your strength points are grappling or fighting on the ground, and then now you got to be a real boxer. It's hard to make that transition.
Yeah, I'm surprised one of them can kick somebody by now. Like, oh, my bad, ref.
Yo, for real, right? They probably got some clause. Like, if you kick me, you get sued $1 million.
Yeah, it's like, oh, my bad, ref. I ain't even kicking that hard. But yeah, he knocked that kid out. He slept him, but he been, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't even know where they came from, honestly. I heard they was like YouTube sensations, and then
what did they do? Like, they just was like rich white kids or what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They got all the money now, I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
They're controlling the bank, because now instead of doing like a boxing like card, you're doing pay-per-views for like exhibitions. It's like,
oh yeah,
basically like you could be like, yo, I want to fight XYZ. All right, cool. It's gonna be an exhibition. So
people
it's not
really
sanctioned. There's no belt. There's no like kind of boxing association. It's just y'all just doing your own thing, and y'all hire refs and judges to score it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't watch them. Last one I watched was the Mayweather. And that was only because it was Mayweather. Like, you're not gonna miss a Mayweather fight. Like,
nah,
Mayweather mad entertaining.
And the crazy thing about it though is that like a lot of times when I watch Mayweather fights, I feel like my expectations are always super high.
Oh yeah.
And then I'm like, like this shit is just dragging. Like,
nah, yeah.
You know, as much as I love Mayweather fights,
yeah, I
feel like he's just like so much of a boxer that it pretty much goes 12 rounds every time. He's not gonna knock you out.
Yeah, he can. But I think even then, he's like, nah, I don't want to do it because if I knock him out, that cuts my fight shorter. Like, I want to go the full distance.
I think he's a master of the scorecard. He knows how to win on the scorecard.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a couple of good boxer, Porter.
Yeah. Canelo.
Monte. He's on fire right now. I just don't like his attitude sometimes. I think his attitude sometimes.
Davis?
Yeah. I think his attitude sometimes suck. I think like the way he talk, like, to talk that arrogant, it's like Floyd did it. Yeah, we know Floyd did it, but at the end of the day, you're going to have that moment when you're going to meet a fighter like the one he just fought.
Yeah.
He's just as good as you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's just as good as you. He may not carry the name,
right?
But he's just as good as you, and they could have went a totally different way.
That's just a real boxing thing because you think about it, Mike Tyson talking about
Mike Tyson knocking people out in the first round.
Talking about eat your children and all that type of shit.
Mike Tyson would definitely eat somebody's kids.
Roy Jones Jr. talked a lot of shit.
Yeah. But see, Roy Jones and like Mike, the only thing with Mike, like I could say with Mike was actually like when he first came in, when he was on his original training, he was on the Casamado, like Mike was a shark in the water.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like it wasn't a lot of talk. It was like, I just went there and did what I had to do. And then when he joined the Nation of Islam, then it was like all that weird stuff. And Don King had him talking and being a spectacle. But it's like Mike Tyson was like all boxing. Like that was, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even when people try to compare him like to Ali and stuff, I be like, nah, I like Ali, but Ali took too many punches. That thing, man, messed him up.
Right. Yeah, you see what happened with him.
Later on in the years, like it messed him up. Like even when you see Tyson, like Tyson's okay.
He's good.
Good shape.
And you know, like he started training again. Yeah. And he's back in shape. Yeah. Like I wouldn't fight him then or now.
Yeah, I wouldn't walk past Tyson. I wouldn't even say nothing. I'd be like, you got it. I'm like, nah, you got it.
Yeah.
We ain't do nothing. But yeah, he getting his money, his podcast doing well, his cannabis and all that. You gotta have other things going on. I think he's like a boxing ambassador too.
Yeah.
You get to travel and, you know, kind of go around and do stuff with kids. And I want to see him train. I want to see like Mike Tyson train a fighter. You know what I mean?
Okay,
like Mayweather do. Like he opened up his own gym and start training at it.
With Mayweather Promotions and shit.
Yeah, you know how it go though. But yeah, man.
Yeah. What else? Oh, in 2021, Kim Kardashian started dating Pete Davis.
Yeah, Pete Davis. I don't know why, but I don't even know why. I don't have an opinion on it.
I think, you know.
You think he's funny though? You think he like?
I don't really think. I don't think he's funny. I think Kim Kardashian probably thinks he's funny, because he probably could be himself.
Like white humor.
Yeah, he's probably like, fuck it, like let me be myself. And she's probably so used to people trying so hard to impress her and shit like that. Because one thing I'm starting to realize is that a lot of times, like when you try super hard to impress a woman that everybody is trying to impress. She kind of just likes a person just to be normal. So
yeah, be yourself and just kind of come with your energy. And I mean, a lot of times it's like we just have this bravado of like what we need to do, how we need to act.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like, you know, it don't take all that.
Right.
Sometimes you get less. You get more with less. It's like I like to crack jokes and I like to sit here and chill. Like
I wouldn't deal with nobody if I can't be myself. What's the point?
Nah, that's a fact. Kanye definitely not getting her back. He could wrap that up.
Oh yeah, it's quiet.
Yeah. It's over for him.
I already got a new girlfriend and all that.
He got some young girl.
Yeah, he probably got a few, like...
Kanye was doing his thing, bro.
Yeah, he had 2 or 3 girls in a hotel room.
Kanye,
he
a rock star. Kanye's a rock star, bro. It's no way Kanye, like, even when he was with his, like, first girl when he first came out.
I remember her, yeah.
Yeah, what was her name, Ashley? Yeah, she was, like, cute. She was bad.
Yeah.
She was bad.
She was like a model type.
Yeah, and she worked for MTV, and I think, like, they both came from the same hood, and it was good. So I'm like, oh yeah, he gonna keep this one.
Yeah,
he started making that money, boy. And money changed everything. If you're not solid when you come in the game and you're in a relationship,
he said it himself. As soon as he get on, leave your ass for a white girl.
He did it.
Yeah,
that's
twice.
Right. Nah, that's crazy though. But yeah, man, that's the game, man. Mm-hmm. It's real out here. It gets super competitive. Yeah, man. The Young Dolph situation, man. With you.
Yeah, I felt like that's real fucked up. Like what happened because with social media, I feel like ever since like social media really started getting popular, the beef between rappers have been getting escalated a whole lot more. Yeah. And it's not worth it at the end of the day. It's like, yo, like you can make money over here, I can make money over here, and we all can do our own thing. Why do we have to be in competition with one another all the time?
I feel like that act was like beyond rap. I think it was like more so like it's just people out here that just don't want to see you up. Like,
right.
And you know what I mean? The fact that they said, he did have a weapon on him, just didn't get a chance to blow up because getting cookies, like nobody's expecting nobody to run down on them getting cookies.
Especially broad daylight like that.
It's like you know what I mean? You figured this is where I grew up at. So it's the same thing like, we related to like Nip and, other ones, not so much Pop Smoke. He was outside of his hood. But it's like, it's people out here that don't want to see you win at all.
Right.
Like, not even breathe. Like, if a person don't want to see you breathe, that's the person with a problem. Like, it's like, that's why, like, most of the time when people say, oh, you gotta come to your hood, do this, do that, I'm like, I'm not even on that level money-wise. And, like, I know to stay away from certain areas.
Oh, yeah.
And I know how to move because sometimes people just, they got the itch. They don't want to see you out here winning. And
not at all.
Want to see you out here doing nothing. They want you to be with them, or they feel like they could be doing what you're doing, but they don't apply none of the work ethic or none of the hard work that go behind it. So now they just like, oh, it's either you get the people that like, yo, I want an extreme discount. Like, yo, you my man. Yo, you know you're going to give me something off on that. Never bought nothing. You get what I'm saying? It's like, how you want a discount and you never bought nothing?
That's what I'm saying.
And then they just want to see you lose so bad it's just that envy and that hatred. They just don't know how to turn it into a positive type of energy to continue to go in the right direction. You're supposed to use, if I know you're doing your thing, I'm like, Keem doing his thing. I'm about to step my joint up. Let me get into this. Let me get into that.
Motivation.
Exactly.
Not straight hating.
It's crazy, man.
Because I think it was Lil Boozy was the one that said that a lot of these rappers are dying in their own hoods because these are the people who saw you come up from somebody that's hungry, somebody that's out there trying to do your thing, trying to get on. They'll love you to death when you're there. But when you actually make it, it's the whole crabs in the barrel situation where people want to see. If they feel like, you out here doing your thing, I'm here struggling every day. Yeah. So why the fuck should you be winning?
Yeah, but that's the thing. They want to be in your spot so bad, but then they get in it and they don't know what to do with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's the same thing. That's why I tell people, concept-wise, like, if you know somebody not fond of you and you could feel that energy rating off them, like, stay away from them. You ain't got to show nobody nothing because you know us. First time we get something, younger us. You want to go around the hood, spin the block.
Right. You want everybody to see.
Show up in the car, jump out in the car, jump out, go to the store, show love. Oh, what's good, y'all?
Right.
Might be picking up a family member that still live over there or your homeboy. But in the back of their mind, they like, oh, I ain't never really like him or, all types of weird stuff, man. It's just crazy.
Exactly.
It's crazy.
These are the same people that dap you up too.
Exactly. I watch all that. But yeah, man. What else we got? What else we got on that list?
The baby got canceled.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to cancel him.
Dave Chappelle helped them. He came in, swooped in. Dave Chappelle said something. Dave Chappelle was like, he's like the president of black people.
No, for real.
He say something, that's it.
Yeah.
He make it laughable. He tell his truth, and then that's it. We move on.
Yeah, and I think that's how it should be. Exactly. Because, like, everybody's real touchy now about everything that's said, but I feel like comedians should be able to say whatever that you want to say. That's why a lot of these hole in the wall comedy clubs are so small because it's like an intimate setting. Like I felt like whatever that is said in this room should only be in this. It should never leave this room.
Yeah, that's why I don't blame comedians for not wanting them to record. Like I'm down with that.
Yeah, like
I'm cool with that
for real.
Like I'm down with anybody that be like, yo, I respectfully like don't record.
Right.
Like I be wanting to do that sometimes. You be out with certain people like, nah, you ain't gotta record this. Like what we recording?
Yeah,
you want to get some food.
Right, like
she want to
never ate before.
She out here recording. Yeah. My boy getting tight. He like, every time I go out with these girls, all they want to do is record their food.
Yeah,
they want to show they drink.
Yeah,
show that they got somebody on the other side. Yo, I'm tired of it. I was like, that's like, oh.
I seen a video, a little meme one time. Like the shorty was recording the food, and the nigga stuck his head in the video. Like, yeah, make sure you get me too, because I'm paying for this food tonight.
Nah, that's how it be though, man. Like you gotta listen. I find myself like falling into certain habits. Like I'll record something. I'm like, oh, this look dope. I'm like, all right. That's it. I just like food. That's it.
Yeah.
Honestly, I record food before I record people.
I mean, if the food is displayed nice, then like I record that. But I'm like, other than I'm ready to eat. Like I ain't really trying to like find out how to put the flashback on this fucking restaurant.
That's a fact. I don't care nothing about the restaurant like that. I just want to eat.
What else? Oh yeah. Also, we was talking about Kanye, so that kind of brings me to Virgil.
Yeah, R.I.P. man, that's crazy. That was a big loss.
Yeah,
especially everybody in fashion. Yeah, everybody in fashion. You looked up the Virgil.
Yeah,
everybody knew the Off-White brand. Collab with like anybody, everything. Like even his stuff alone, like just the deals. But it's like it came out of nowhere because nobody even knew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like Chad Boseman. It's like we
exactly.
didn't know. Like we had no build up.
Yeah, like I saw a video with Chad Boseman a while ago. I forgot. I think it was for one of the movies they did, and you know he was kind of like sitting on the panel, and he kind of was like, look, he was falling asleep, and the dude, one of the guys behind him, like tapping on the shoulder, like, yo, you right? He said, I hope so. Yeah, I was like, damn, that's crazy.
And we ain't even, we so into everything else, we not even like seeing it because he's just holding it down.
Yeah,
you know what I mean that because we're so. Like our idols, we want them to stay around forever. You know what I mean? We don't want nothing to happen to our idols. So like when people pass away, it's like
it's crazy.
Come on, like seriously, like what?
You start to feel like it's somebody that you know personally.
Yeah.
Because you might have really looked up to this person, or you listened to their music, or you really watched a show that they was on faithfully. So
the impact was crazy. That was like but. The one thing I will say about that one, the way they did it and the way they just made sure his estate was fine and it went to his wife and it went to his kid, you know what I mean? Like, I just think it was so dope how all the companies that was using his licensing, they're going to continue to use his licensing and go forward with all the plants and let all that money go to his family.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's the dope part. You know what I mean? I don't know if like, as far as I know, I don't think he had no real business partners. As far as like, you know, he had people he collabed with or he tried to help, but like, far as that brand, like we're gonna feel that in a couple of years once they finish all of the releases and stuff. Because even now, you go to Nordstrom and pair Off-Whites, the regular pair, they're like $700. They went up like a whole $200.
Wow.
Yeah, they jumped up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, I hate when they do that, but that's just something that's inevitable.
Same thing, yeah, they did it with Kobe Pass. When Kobe passed, they did the same thing.
His sneakers was $300, then they jumped to $1,000.
Yeah, like you can't even find a pair of Kobe's online.
Nah,
you get a pair of Kobe's, you gotta go like StockX. Somebody selling them that had them. Like, oh, I had these. I was just holding on to them.
Right.
Crazy though, man. Yeah, man. Rest in peace, Virgil. That was a big loss.
Also, another loss, DMX.
Yeah, DMX, man. That thing was heavy. The crazy part, I think Gold Inc. Rich no, but Gold Inc. actually worked on shout out to Gold Inc. Podcast studio, recording studio. They actually worked on part of the documentary soundtrack, the one for HBO. They worked on it here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they worked on it here. So shout out to them. Like that was big. I haven't watched the documentary yet. I plan on watching it.
Yeah.
I probably make some time this week to kind of like try to make it, but like, you know, you older when you start missing sleep. Like I'm sitting up here like right now, I'm like, yo, I'm going home and go to sleep. I'm gonna watch Power in the bed on my phone, and then I'm going to sleep. Like that's it. It's clipped after that.
Yeah.
So you know you're getting older. Yeah, man. Shout out to, you know, the Vintage NYC, Day to Day NYC. Definitely go check out what's your IG?
IG is BKVNTG.
Day to day, the number 2 day NYC. So yeah, man, we got some dope stuff coming out. We're working right now. We will have a raffle coming up soon, or giveaway. I wouldn't say a raffle. Right. It'll be a giveaway. We putting some stuff together this year. First episode of the new year. I mean, we're trying to get everything done, trying to get everything set. So, I mean, everything's looking good, man.
Yeah, everything's looking good.
Looking good, man. So, y'all make y'all way to both shops. We're gonna continue putting out episode. We got some exciting guests this year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We just gonna keep going forward, pushing forward. I hope everybody, staying safe and staying healthy out there with everything going on, man. I mean, it's just a different world we live in. So, you know what I mean? That's the main thing, man. Stay safe. Check on your family, check on your friends, all that good stuff. You know what I mean?
Yep. So, if you watch this podcast, make sure that you comment and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, all of that.
Yeah, facts. Subscribe to the podcast, man. We want to run it up. We got some special things coming up anyway. So, you know what I mean? We're about to really take it together. We want to do this recap to, you know what I mean, just put things in perspective, start the year. Last year we didn't start off with a episode of just letting you guys hear from us.
Right. Oh yeah, which was the main thing we were supposed to do.
Guests. So now we're gonna do it the right way. We got the recap episode. You know what I mean? Definitely check out our pages on IG. You know what I mean? It's the same.
The website.
The websites.
Give me your website.
Oh, website. Day to day number 2 NYC.com.
And the vintagenyc.com.
Yeah, facts. Follow BK what is it? BK.
It's BKVNTG.
Yeah.
Pretty much short for Brooklyn Vintage.
Yeah, Brooklyn Vintage. Follow that. Follow Day to Day. We got the podcast page coming. So you know what I mean? We gonna kick it off. But yo, man, again, thank you for tuning in. Another episode of the Dream Bigg Podcast. Bigg's the CEO.
Keem West.
Yes, and continue to dream. Peace.